Minimum over $5. There's no stop loss pre-market. Stop loss is what essentially a stop loss is a trigger market order, and it needs a market to execute. You can't use stop losses pre-market, but not automatic ones. So looking for, I'm gonna get $6 on this. Doing the spreads. Hey, Luke. It went to over $10 there a couple of months back. We get 6 today. Yeah, we're not there yet though, Cal. But thanks for pointing that out, buddy. No. Fire safety on. Oh, no worries, mate. Nice. Whippy. Give it that one. Got range. Absolutely, Cal. That's it. Morning, Lisa. Yeah, it's slow. It looks like it's going to be a slow, long one today. It's okay because I'm sticking around for earnings, so. Hey, Daryl. For a new high of day on this. Oh, we tapped it. New high of day now. $6. High of day 85. We're looking for another new high of day now. Hindsight's a great trading tool if you have it. I don't, unfortunately. $85 on the bid. bid. $85 is the high. I'm looking for that on the bid, but that's only on the ask. Right, we're getting a flat top up there at 85. Approaching $6, which is, I know 85 is a daily resistance there. Well, 87, as you say there, Cal, but 85-ish. I'm not seeing. I'm seeing a bit of a window after $6. If you can get over this this first daily resistance, no, absolutely get him. I'm buying this. Get the ask to come down to 570. One is 62, 63 on the bid, and I'll take it. Whatever it is on the ask. Bought at 64 on the bid, so 65. So I'll take that. In my main, walk with me. I'm not sure what the question is. In my main filter, I use hour frame or what 1 hour frame or 1 day. I'm not sure what you mean by that. In the scanners or concentrate on one thing at a time, Tony, you idiot. No, I don't use the hour or daily time frames on the scanners. I'm looking for things that are happening now. Why would I use things that have happened over the last hour or the last day? Makes no sense. I really need to pee. No, I haven't get him. I started today with 150k or 151k in the account, so 10% max loss. I would have hit it, but I'm not quite. The way I look at it is if I still believe there's enough positive volatility for me to make money, even if it just make a dent into. If I go into a drawdown, if I go into a red day, if I believe there's enough positive volatility, good momentum that I can make a dent into it and reduce the red day, then that's what I'll do. Big green for the week, big green for the month. $140K up on the month. Well, the goal of I've effectively got 20K cushion. No, actually, no, I don't, because today's the 1st, so it's a new month. So I finished last. All day. $6, and we get it. 6. Hey, Robin. Getting a third of the profit. Move my average cost up to 85. I'll have $6 of my exit. Next candle to make a low is my exit as it happens. For 1 minute. Low of this is $6. So any candle that makes a new low, I will get out. You can always get back in. Just I really need to use the bathroom. Under 10K down. It might be a slow comeback, but we're going to get a comeback. Long. Well, it seems to be the dividend. 50% dividend. It's mad, isn't it? It extended up here right now, but it's still breaking highs. Over 650, I'll add below 625, I'll go. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll go P. Ah, that's better. Ah, 3 weeks ago, Kramer said he wouldn't recommend plug. Well, you know what Kramer's like. Peloton making moves today. I think does Peloton have earnings today, or is it tomorrow? Or was it yesterday? I think Peloton's definitely got earnings this week. They've already had their earnings this morning. So Peloton's earnings were this morning. That's a big move on low volume. Yeah, not great volume. It's a big move. Comtech. Comtech receives approval on a 544 million Army contract. A $500 million Army contract for Comtech. 27 to 28 million float almost. Volume's not great though. Average volume 350 a day. Just not even 120, so we're not even halfway to average volume, and they've just dropped quite a significant catalyst. So yeah, Comtech, no, not enough volume there right now. Got Peloton to zero. You don't see any information on what's earnings Peloton. Yeah, no, it's not great earnings. Did I get CCTG yesterday? I don't know, did I? You know what? I've even forgotten what I traded yesterday. Let me have a quick look. No, I didn't trade CCTG yesterday. Move well. Yeah, I've more red than green yesterday, to be fair. New York Community Bank, I got on that one, and made 1,500 bucks on that, and TSVT. Looking to test the $0.50. Can we get it? Gave half of my gains back though there. FBLG's up quite a bit, which was yesterday's IPO. Have a look at CCTG. Yeah, this went from kind of 18 to 30 intraday yesterday. Actually slightly up on the day this morning, but no volume. What's the volume like yesterday? Not great. Yeah, I can see that. Maybe I'll stick around a bit longer today. Moves like that. Amos Sports is the only IPO we've got today, I think. AX is the ticker. Yeah, it's a battling day today, Daryl. Yeah, but it went up to 10 earlier this year. So if people were holding bags from a year ago, get them, I think they would have got out back in November. when it went up to 10. Hey, Vas V. Yeah, well, you do you, Mike. I'm not. I don't like plug power. At $5, it seems to be finding some value at 5. Look for a bounce here on the 20 if it gets down there. All right, okay. I didn't know it was you, Virgo. Morning, Vegas. Closing out this 5-minute candle. About 10 minutes before the market opens, 10 minutes before the bell. Do we think minimum's going to get $7 today? No price on the ask. Think it'll sell at the open? Possibly. It's always a bad day to trade. I've had it, it's always a good day to trade. Depends on what you're taking and how it's moving for you. At the moment, there seems to be quite a bit of volatility, but that could change. You take it as it comes. Nobody can predict the future, so you take it as it comes. Why are these spreads getting wider? Ah, that was terrible. Went up to 35 and I got out at 20, whatever it was. Very rangy at the moment. We're breaking new highs. To 40, come on. 7 on the ask. Oh, that in as well. Didn't. Well, I think it depends on tonight's earnings. They could turn the market around. Personally, Mike, I carry on trading. Well, that's do as I say, not as I do. Well, if focus and motivation is gone, you walk away. I've got to be focused because I have a big 14K recovery I've got to make, and I'm halfway there. Well, a third of the way there. Nova just disappeared. That was just spike, price spike. We've got 4 minutes for the market before the market opens, so just be careful as you're coming into the open. give it at least 20 seconds. Donkey. I absolutely get him. Green to green, green to bigger green is much better than red to green. Absolutely, totally agree with that. But look, it is what it is. Off, I think, because we're coming into the open. Let's put a 50-cent trailing stop in place there. Put that out for 30. I've changed the scanners already, mate. I would have added, but it's at the halt level, so I'll wait till the halt resumes, and then if I don't get stopped out, which I probably will, but based on how volatile it is. I've got a 30-cent trailing stop here, so nice gap and go though. Looks like it's going to gap up as well, so we'll see if we can add to that as it comes. So 935 is where we're at. Applied UV. Govax halted, Geovax, American Oncology's halted, Kermax halted, and Duos Technology Group all halted. So Evax, yeah, no volume, but not enough volume. I wouldn't say no volume, but not enough volume. Applied UV has got some a nice move. It's getting good volume though. $318 is the key level. Premarket. You don't, Trader 83. It's like the standard halt is oh, that was a hard. My goodness, that is a hard sell-off. The standard halt, volatility halt is 5 minutes. If it's particularly volatile, it will go for 10 minutes. So it's in lots of 5 minutes. So you automatically assume it's 5 minutes. And like, if you can see the halt code, great. But you assume it's 5 minutes. Otherwise, it'll be 10 minutes. If it's a particularly volatile halt, it might go 20 or 30, etc. Some volatility today, guys. over $5, then I might be interested. Nurabo. The opening bell audio is from the NYSE opening bell. That is actually the New York Stock, the opening bell on the New York Stock Exchange. You know what? I'll come back to that if it gets to $5. If it gets back over the VWAP, which is currently 470, I'll come back to Nurabo. It looks strong. It's looking strong. All right, we've got 2 minutes left before Minim does move again. Newbie moved up. Volume on it now. Quite a lot of halts. We should get a resumption in about 80 seconds-ish. It's looking like 721 resumption, which is just level. It's a level resumption. I'm looking at the gains that I've got on it, simply because my entry is 674, so 664, 665. I've got a 30% trailing stop, so I've got 20 cents on this if it doesn't move back up. But it's looking like a level resumption, which might pull. It probably will pull back on resumption. We should find out in about 30 seconds ish, give or take. Let's see. 5-minute halt. Li Auto's breaking highs. Up at $29. Nice little pump on Li Autos. Running over $29 now. For 10 seconds. There's the stop. Give him a test of $8. Hold 7. Ball can get the 8. Give up. High of day currently 69, so 769 is the high. Some range on it, 36 cents on the range. A new high of day. Oh. testing the 9. Neurable, it's over the VWAP. That's the next one to be looking at. NRBO, where I've lost most of my money today. Going to approach $5 soon. Five 590s now. Neurable. Well, it looks like we're very much like a bride's nightgown today. Over $5 now on Neurable. Neurable, I've got my stop, I'll show you Neurable. Neurable over $5 again. $5.25 is the halt level. I got stopped out on minimum. I'm back down to 14k. So brides and nightgowns springs to mind. I think minimum's halted to the downside as well. The autos. No worries, Mike. I'm not looking for home runs, get him. Base hits is what you should be saying. Reset base hits. That's what I'm looking for. Today just might be one of those poor trading days from me. Doing the spreads at the minute on this one, so higher day should be 520. Session high. Went up to like 680 pre-market. You recall? Amy Echo. Yeah, it can happen there all day. Had worse than 20-cent slippages in the past. I had a dollar slippage a few weeks ago. End of last year. That was terrible. There was a gap down as well, so I was like, it halted to the upside and then it gapped down and carried on flushing, and I got, it had to contend with the gap and an additional dollar. I don't even remember which stock that was at the time, but trusting this to break a new high. I'll get it there. Life stance helps down on the day. Don't like it. C limited. Sunrun. Next tracker. 20-cent spreads. Okay. Likely auto stuff. That's an arrow range. Spot on. Clear mind. Over $2 now. Oh. Testing $2. See MND, clear mind. Not seeing anything exciting right now. Like up on DWAC, but it looks like it's going to be one of those days. Looks like at the moment it looks like it's going to be red. So we shall wait. Did you get the question there all days with Neuroball? Was it 20 cent? Did you get a 20-cent slippage, or did the spread split and it was the spread that hit you? Because I mean, the spreads have been like 10 cents most of the morning. Right now they're at 5 cents. As much as 5 cents. S&P 500 did a bit of a sell-off yesterday. Let's have a quick look at that. I was late to the party today, so after the FOMC conference yesterday, yeah, FOMC conference, it just sold off. Fed's rate decision and FOMC, that's when it just sold off. It was down already on the day, but it's still up, still very bullish. The markets are still very bullish, and it looks like it's trying to make a correction now. We'll see what happens with the big players in the big tech players that report earnings this evening, and what happens there. Does it move the market? Probably will. Naris, Neath, nothing happened. No volume, no volatility. I don't know why you picked that one out. Did you miss? Oh, 10 cents. Or trailing stop. Trailing stop. The 20-cent slippage on his trailing stop on Neurobo, Neath. Trailing stop. Yeah, everything sold off after the. I'm glad I just went and watched the football, if I'm being honest. I want to see the VWAP. I want to see this over the VWAP. Well, let's come on. Let's get a 5. No, you want. 8. 8 on the ask. 7 on the ask. $98 again. 99. $5. Now get it on the bid. Hold it. No. Again. Fair play. Yeah, I think trailing stops were a game changer for me as well. Allowing me to let my winners run. Still have those momentary lapses where I hold on to my losers a bit too long. Like today on Nurable. Between the spreads, I want to see this over $5. Take half that off where it got rejected before. That's where it's getting rejected again. Yeah. What was the slippage there? No slippage. Spot on. And it's $100. Break the high of day. There we go. Ah. Insane. Didn't give him a chance to get the stop in place. What we'll do is buy this dip. Continues to sell. I'll get out. Goes back up. I will re-enter at where it put me last time. 89. Ready now. Was a whippy candle, very whippy. Question is there an appetite for it? There's a big seller. That's just someone's selling a lot. Loading size. It breaks high of day. See, I don't. I still think we're still in a bullish, still in that bullish channel there, Josh. So SPY can have a really bad day and be down kind of 3 points, and it's not a crash in my book. Just based on. I mean, over the last week, it's down 1/3%, and it's down 1/3% today. So, right now. Quick bounce on the SPY there. Is it going to carry on selling though? That's the question. Is this going to carry on selling? Anything else moving to the upside? No, most things are pulling back right now. So if you're a long bias trader, just put your hands in your pockets for till you get something like Sing. No. Singulate. No volume up until the last 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Yeah. A lot of red. Day for shorts and puts, absolutely. SVT, that's what traded yesterday profitably. Barely. Over $5 over the VWAP. See. A lot of selling going on. This is going to break highs today. This is going to be choppy, and then it's going to go up to about $6, $7. And when it takes off, probably in about an hour if this will take off. it'll probably have a couple of volatility halts to the upside. We'll finish about $9-10. What are we up at the moment? 42% near about. Yeah, 150% day maybe. Maybe 200%. What was yesterday's closing price? 327. Yeah, so $9, $10 will be about just $10 will be like 200% plus, over 200%. Why do I feel that way? I don't know. I'm just got a funny feeling. It's not financial advice, and certainly not a stock pick, by the way. So don't. If it doesn't go up to $9, don't sue me. Up to 5, we can take a little bit of profit. Over a VWAP and hold. Holds up with it over a VWAP. Oh. Half that off. It's struggling at $5. And trailing stop there. Just so it's a profitable one. And if it breaks $5, we'll look to get back in. There we go. Good luck finding me. Minim and Neurobot. So Minim is testing the VWAP again. It's a bit choppy, not very. Momentum's not great on it, to be fair, but it does have decent range. Spreads aren't too bad at the moment. It does look like very much like a double bottom there, around 460-ish. W pattern-ish, even with the wick. Ah, that's terrible spreads again. I don't live too far from the coast, but then again, in the Philippines, everybody lives close to the coast. It's an archipelago, so it's a bunch of islands. Very few people actually live far from the coast. Stop your messing and get over 5 and go to sit back to 6. LAES, top of the momentum chart right now. 3, top of the momentum chart on reasonably low volume. So GRI. It's bouncing on the VWAP at the moment, but I need the breakout to be able to take profit. Volume's dying out now, with the exception of that spike in the middle. Still decent volume, 200,000 shares a minute, so it's still very good volume. 27 million shares, Neurobo. It normally does 34,000. 27 million it's done already today. I just think it's got some, it does have something left. Why not take some off up $5? Keeps dropping below. Look at 3. Come back to Neurobo in a moment. Halted. Rebuy up. Yeah, we'll come back to that. So that should resume at 10.18. Getting a little bit of a breakout on I5. I think we'll get a new higher day. We'll get a new higher day. Very surprised. 561 as the halt to the upside. That's what we're looking for. We get out for break even. Break even trade. That's okay. I don't mind it. I don't mind a scratch trade every now and again. See this up at the halt level, and a nice gap up to $6 will be wonderful. I saw it on the scanners, but I was obviously trading this, so take another look in a minute. $0.20 trailing stop right now. 73 is the halt level. I'll get up into that halt and gap up for me. $81 is the halt level now. I will take a 1500 to 2K, something like that. I'd like to see this over. No, I got stopped out. I made a couple of K on it. Have a look at Greek. Should resume about now. Slight gap down in the end. Rebio. It's out of the halt, and it's didn't give the continuation in volume. Halt to the downside on Rebio, it looks like. Break a new high. There we go. A new high of day. $72 is the current session high. Pre-market high was 675, so I've got a whole dollar to catch to get to the pre-market high. Just doing 7 cents on this at the moment. Hovering around that 15k lost mark all day. Then you're in it too. You're in it too high there, trader. If your heart's racing, it means you're trading too large. It's that simple. Or 4 cents out on the ask. 10 cents on the 10 cents on the Back up to the highs. What we're looking for. Over $6 will ideally. I'm going to get a breakout sooner or later, and it's going to break in my favour. I do, yeah, Carol. Best way to get around. There's a 4x4 and a scooter, but use a scooter more for daily. Put my stop at just under the low of the last 5-minute candle. Just going to watch this now. Minimum ranging sideways across the VWAP, and the SPY about looking at testing highs. Looking at testing high of day. So much for the dump at the top of the hour. It's just broke new high of day. I'll start on the S&P 500. 2/3 of a percentage point up on the day. The NASDAQ is 3/4 of a percentage point up on the day. So we're getting a lot of green now. So green is coming through the across the board. We'll see a new high of day here. Yeah, absolutely, Robin. If you made 5% every day, you'd be a billionaire by the end of the year. It's just the continued volume. It's got very strong. I mean, we're now over 37 million in volume on a stock that normally does 34,000. So that is a lot of interest in this stock. It's up on the day 65% right now, but there's obviously liquidity drying up as well in terms of the spreads. The spreads are getting wider. So I think this is just going to go, once it breaks a new high of day, it's going to break $6. And if it breaks $6, I can see 650, 650, and so on and so forth. 604 is the halt level to the upside. I just think, I'm just feeling like this is still got some strength in it. That's why I thought $6 or higher. There's a lot of big earnings later. I'm holding this. Once it clears a new high of day, I think 6 is going to be a washout, and I'll take some profit at 6, but I'm going to hold this now until it breaks highs. I didn't see the price go up to 597. I would have taken some profit if it was 597. Must have been just a wick. Unbelievable relative volume. Unbelievable. Testing new highs, and we get $6. I mean, that's $6. Oh. $598 is the high so far. Looking for 6. 6 on the bid. That's 7, 98. Oh, there we go. There's 99. Four, 95. I'll take some off on that. Just below $6. $0.20 trailing stop in place there. The ATR is 21 or 22, but I'm just put a 20-cent trailing stop. If we can break over $6, we should see a nice push up. Well, I'm under 9k realized, and there we go, stop take. I've got a lot of slippage there, a hell of a lot of slippage. That's terrible. That's a terrible fill. It's about 20 cents stop, about 20 cents slippage on that stop. I'm still watching for the move over 6. GREE is back up, halted to the upside at 347. Have a quick look at GREE. When did that halt take place? At 36. So in the last minute, it's halted there. Another halt there. GREE's got some volatility. So GREE bio, and it looks like a 10-cent gap up, well, 12-cent gap up. Yeah, the volume's just mental on this. Needs to be. Still think this has got something in it. Over $6. I think this is going to squeeze today. A bit later in the day maybe, but let it consolidate. Well, if it can hold the VWAP, it's just not holding the VWAP at the moment, minimum. So if it can hold the VWAP, so I would say 650, and in fact, actually 650 is a key level there. So if it can get over 650, it's rejecting at the $0.50 every time. If we can get over 650 and hold, minimum might be okay. But right now, it's been rejecting at the $0.50 since the open, basically, since it went below it. Well, I'm a lot happier now than I was an hour ago. 14, 15k down or whatever it was on Neuroball. I can stomach a bad day to start the month off. And it's not a bad day yet because I've still got earnings later this evening. Make that back on earnings. Reds right now. Yeah, so there's the inverse devil horns, or legs, if you want to call them. Consolidating right now. breaks below the 20, it might need a bit of a breather. It's quite extended up at $6 on the 5 minute, so it might need a bit of a breather, a bit of a pullback on the 5 before moving on and breaking 6 a little bit later. Let's have a look at Bio. This should resume in about 20 seconds. Let's see. What's the volatility like on this? 27 cents on the range. What's the spreads going to be like? Oh, looks like it's a 10-minute halt. Looks like a 20-cent gap up. 364 or 15-cent gap up, whatever. So that's a 10-minute halt. We'll come back at 46. Have a look at minimum. So minimum here, yeah, that's where's my horizontal here. You can see at 650. It's just not even entertaining over 650. Since it broke below it, it's tapped the $0.50 a few times, and it's just not entertaining. The VWAP is pretty much horizontal, so you're getting a much narrower range. So it's this breaks below 6, I just broke below 6. So I was going to say, if it breaks below 6, I expect it to test lows. I wouldn't say it's broken. I'd say the minute chart is still very much the same. It's 650 is the key level. All these wicks throwing it down, particularly if you look at it on the 5 minute. 650 is it's flat top, big flat top. So once it breaks the $0.50, you'd probably get a good 30-40 cents move to the upside, but beware the fast flush. There we go, told you. 30-40 cents to the upside, but beware the fast flush. Bam, I'm good. Exactly, 30 cents to the upside, and then the fast flush. Look, I've seen enough of these choppy movers in my trading to know how they like to so that move up above the a lot of people would be taking positions above that $0.50, so it's flushing them out. People saying that's resistance, so you'll have a lot of shorts covering there. You'll have people buying in there, so it'll move up, fill everybody's orders, and then flush back down again and stop them out. It's just a liquidity grab. That's all it is. Market makers moving the price for liquidity. A little bit higher than I wanted to be. I wanted to get in for 580, but Do we get the break of 6 this time round? Three, up to the upside, and into a halt. I saw it moving as well. There's a false halt. $4.89 is. Let me get an entry. What's the spreads? Ooh, 20-cent spreads. $4. 326 hold to the downside. 450 is an entry for me. Euribor got stopped out on. It's okay, I don't mind that. Back in. New high. A bit slow on pulling the trigger, but looks like we've got some appetite for moving higher here. Buy order at 65 there. A bit further down. There we go. Time is it? I'll be closing the stream down at 11 o'clock. I need 5 more people to smash that thumbs up button before I do. So we need 50 likes. So get the thumbs up button smashed if you can for me, please. 5 more likes. Cheers, Leamington. Just need another. Oh, well done it. Good stuff. Now we want to move back up and test that $6. Looking for. Got a liquidity grabber. We're going to move back up now. And is it trying to come back, or is it just going to go back to ranging at the VWAP? Let's see. I still think this is going to break $6 and give it a bit of a move today. This is my last trade now. I'm either going to break $6 or I'm going to break $5.30. So either way, this is my last trade for the day. It's going to take me back to that kind of 14, 15k level. The downside, in which case I'm just going to lock it up as a bad red day to start the month. Otherwise, I will come back for I'll come back for earnings later anyway. $5.31 was that last swing low, so looking for that bounce. It looks very head and shouldersy on the 5 minutes, which I'm not keen on. I think right now it'll either drop 20 cents or it'll move up 50 cents. So that's what I'm at with. The 9's crossed the 20 there, which is a definite exit indicator. I've actually added just before there. All the time I was adding, 9 never crossed the 20, so that's... We'll see. It's time. Green's still halted to the downside, by the way. Oh no, it's not. It's just down $3. Oof. A4's having a nightmare. I'm going to take a look at Apple, Jack. Probably take a strangle on Apple later for earnings. So I'll get some prices from Interactive in a moment, and I'll take a strangle on Apple. Let's play out now. I think Apple will deliver. I mean, they've just reported by the numbers, they're now the #1 smartphone sales. Just taking that off. And of course, Christmas. They're reporting Christmas, so everybody will be buying their Apple products for Christmas presents for it. You know, so I think it should be a good good earnings report from Apple. But I might trade Apple. Come on. Isn't Meta got... Who else have we got today? That's from Apple. Just remember. Oh, that's Fridays. I don't want that one. So, big names today. Group? No. Not really interested in those. Yeah, it's more just Apple, Amazon. I think Amazon could be a good move. A good mover, yeah. Facebook. So Apple, Amazon, Meta. Those are the big. Those are 3 big ones that I'll probably be watching. Meta could be good for a strangle. I'll double check. What I want to check is the last 3 earnings, well, last 4 earnings. Oh, I'm right. The last 4 earnings, how much it moved on average overnight. I'm going to how much did it gap on average overnight, and then that's what I'm going to use for if I think it's going to be my break-even level for a strangle. So if it moves a similar amount as the average over the last year on earnings, then it takes me beyond break even. That's when I'll do that's when I'll do the strangle. So if you're wondering what a strangle is, essentially a strangle is an option. You buy contract puts and contract calls, and you have equal amount, and you buy them either side of the in the money price. So both are slightly out of the money. I mean, you can buy them in the money if you want, but I mean, you're slightly out of the money, and they're covering each other. And then you have to move a certain amount for it to then become to break even. And what happens is after that, it's all gravy. So it's usually a good way of taking advantage, a safer way of taking advantage of the volatility around earnings on some of these larger cap stocks. Well, we're 11 cents away from my buy-in price, and I'm looking for a move to $6. Well, there's the top of the hour. Come back tomorrow, and I'll tell you how it finished. So I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. But I'll be trading. If you're in the Discord, I'll be communicating in the Discord. I'll give you the updates in real time in the Discord. And I'll be back for earnings later, and tomorrow we'll be doing it from 8 o'clock as usual. I'll be putting the scanners up from 7, but I'll be trading live from 8, and I might be trading live before then, but I'll be on screen from 8. So I'll see you guys then. Take it easy. No, it's a tough day. It looks like I'm finishing red at the moment. Depending on earnings later, it looks like it's a red day. But I've not. Ooh, almost stopped me out there. So this bid went $2 below my 2 cents below my stop. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up. If it stops me out, it stops me out, and this is my last trade before the earnings. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take it easy.